Black and white photography is all about mood. But there's one hidden setting that most people overlook that can completely transform your images. Today, guys, I'll show you how to unlock this secret so you can get surreal, timeless, black and white photos. But to make this work, you need to slow your shutter speed. That means a tripod is essential, and you have to use an ND filter to block that extra light so your exposure stays balanced. And I'm sure you all know what I mean by now, and that is long exposure. But here's the trick. Switch your camera to monochrome or black and white picture style. And this lets you see the world in black and white while you're composing your image, which makes long exposure scenes easier to visualize. So go on, guys, and give it a try. Now set your shutter speed to anywhere between 10 seconds to several minutes, always depending on your subject. Moving elements like clouds of water or even people will blur beautifully, while still elements stay sharp, creating a dreamlike contrast. And what makes this powerful in black and white is the tonal separation. Movements become smooth gradients of grey, while stationary objects gain even more presence. And the result is images that feel timeless, moody, and otherworldly. So next time, guys, when you're shooting black and white, don't just think about contrast and light. Slow things down. So try long exposure, and you'll unlock an entirely new world of monochrome photography.
Well, now, guys, I'm going to show you how to take some long exposure shots. I'm going to show you how I do it my way. We're in Slima here, and on the opposite side, we have the capital city of Valletta. I'm going to turn the camera around. I've been here quite a few times. And I'll show you the image I took some months ago where we had great cloud coverage. And I managed to take a very nice long exposure shot with streaky clouds and calm seas. And I'll be taking a shot somewhere about here. Not much cloud coverage today, but my main point is to show you camera settings and the ND filters I use. Well, I'm going to set up my camera now, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Well, my camera's set up here on a small tripod, and we'll be taking this shot somewhere about here. The first thing I do is take a shot without any ND filter. I'll show you it on the screen. And then I insert a 10-stop or 6-stop ND filter. And I'll be showing you the settings on the camera. I'm going to take the first shot without any filters. We have our exposure here, our exposure dial set on 0. I'm going to take the first shot. But before, I'm going to move my histogram to the right to brighten up the scene, but make sure we don't have any clippings of the highlights. And I'll be taking the first shot now without a filter. This is the first shot with no filter. We don't have any cloud coverage. It's just dissipated. But now I'm going to insert the 10-stop ND filter, and I'll show you the example on the sea, what a difference it will make. I'm inserting the ND filter. It's a magnetic circular ND filter. And you can see we have a dark screen, so we have to, decrease the shutter speed. And you can see the dial moving up slowly. And we've already got around 25 seconds here. But I'm going to keep going. To around 30 seconds. And we have our compensation dial exposure here set on 0. And I'm going to take the shot of around 25 seconds. And there we have the 25-second shot. But I'm going to take it up more than 25 seconds. And I'm just going to go up to around 60 seconds. I'm not using the internal timer bulb mode, these Fujifilm cameras. The X-T4 is great. You don't have to go into bulb mode. Just check your exposure compensation dial and your histogram and you'll be okay. And I'm going to take a 60-second shot, 1 minute. My setting is f8 and my ISO is around 160. Keep your aperture on your sweet spot and always keep the ISO as low as you can. 2-second timer, and I see you in about 1 minute. 1 minute has passed, and I'm going to show you it on the screen. And there we have a 1 minute exposure. You can see the sea is really glassy smooth. So there we have our long exposure shot, everyone. A pity we didn't have any cloud coverage, but don't worry, I showed you the effects you get on the sea here. I'm going to edit this image and you'll see the amazing difference you get with the long exposure black and white shots. It makes a huge difference. If you get the right composition, you can say you're doing fine art black and white. In my opinion, fine art black and white is all about long exposure shots if you're taking landscapes.
Well, everyone, if you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden photography tips.